Namaskar, welcome. I'm Deepak Phadnis. For over 51 years, my professional life has been chemical engineering and academics. But for the last 12 years, a different, deeply personal mission has consumed my heart and soul. That is translating Tukaram Maharaj Abhang Gatha. The Abhang Gatha of Tukaram Maharaj is an epic, a religious poetry collection of over 4,500 short verses or Abhangas composed by Jagadguru Shri Sant Tukaram Maharaj in the 17th century in Maharashtra. It is an ocean of spiritual bliss, wisdom, and pure, undemanding love for God. I simply love Saint Tukaram. For me, translating his poetry into English has been a lifelong dream. It is a work of immense satisfaction. I am enjoying every moment of this dream, which is being fulfilled verse by verse through the medium of Google, YouTube, Facebook. I am translating. So far, I have completed 2050 Abhanga, which is 45% of Abhanga Gatha. And currently, I am on Abhanga in the range of 2050. Each verse is translated one by one, presented in the original Devanagari script, also written in the Roman transliteration, so that people who do not read Devanagari can still read the Abhanga in the Roman script, and that is followed by simple English translation. And now books have been published. Why translate an epic? I will like to talk about why I have to, or why I thought about translating this epic. First of all, the Gatha is filled to the brim with indescribable sweetness and the crispest wisdom. In Maharashtra, every article written in Marathi will invariably quotes Saint Tukaram. I feel the non-Marathi speaking populations of the earth deserve to drink from this fountain of elixir as well. It's an academic necessity. There are millions of students of saint literature, philosophy, spirituality. Any work in these fields is incomplete without assimilating, without understanding what Saint Tukaram has written about this subject. If you are talking about spirituality, there is no better authority in this world to talk about spirituality other than Tukaram Maharaj. So these students of spirituality and philosophy, they need this input. Until now, the language barrier had made it impossible for people to understand Abhanga Gatha because it is only in Marathi and the original Abhanga Gatha is in Marathi, the old Marathi. There are books in Marathi which explain the Abhanga Gatha, but even those books are not read by many people and only Marathi people can read them. Now with the translation, the whole world, everybody in the world who talks English, who speaks English, who understands English will be able to read Abhanga Gatha of the Tukaram Maharaj. Not only that, from English, it can easily get translated into all other major languages of the world. Third reason why translate peace for humanity. This is a crucial need. There is a very, very dire necessity to spread Tukaram Maharaj's message of pure, undemanding love for God and peace for humanity to millions in this turmoil-stricken world. This message will be the biggest gain, helping to bring peace and prosperity, because any person who reads Gatha will immediately understand where he is going wrong and where he needs to make a correction, he or she. Anyone who reads Gatha will be able to introspect and understand which is the right direction, and that I'm sure will lead to peace, peace on earth. Fourth reason, finding God. Of course, there are millions of people on a mission. They want to find God because, yes, scriptures say you can find God. Those who believe they can find God, they try to find God. And who else but Tukaram Maharaj can guide them? Those truly seeking God will find God. The Gatha has that spiritual power. I hope to act as a humble sparrow, tweeting Tukaram Maharaj's wisdom and love to all, so that they may also fall in love with the Tukaram Maharaj, his writings, and they will fall in love with the Lord Panduranga. Here, I am showing you the book. This is the book of the translations of Abhang Gatha of Saint Tukaram. The original Gatha of Saint Tukaram. Also, I will show you the one in Marathi. This is the book in Marathi. This is used for the Parayan in Dehu temple. At all temples in Maharashtra, it has got 4,538 verses, and these are all short verses. This is the great creation of Jagadguru Tukaram Maharaj. That is the reason he is called Jagadguru, the teacher of the whole world. He is the world master, universal master, ascended master. Tukaram is an ascended master. The entire project is built on the official script. My project of translation is built on the official script of the Gatha by Gangu Kaka Shirvalkar, and book is also used for Parayan. Now I will come to the next point of my presentation, that is the books and the gap. What I mean by the gap is the gap which existed for 375 years after the Vaikunthavas of Saint Tukaram. It is known by many that he transcended to Vaikuntha in a plane, a Garuda Vahana sent by Lord Vishnu, and he, in fact, while going on his journey to Vaikuntha, he wrote 12 Abhangas, which are known as Abhanga, and he dropped them on the earth along with his tar and his blanket, so that the people will recognize that these are the Abhanga composed by Shri Tukaram Maharaj. People saw them, and those 12 Abhangas are regularly chanted by people who are devotees of Vithala in all the temples in Maharashtra. Abhanga are very famous. I have put them on my YouTube channel. So I'm talking about the gap, the books and the gap. I am delighted that Book Ganga has partnered to publish my work, bringing this Jnana Ganga, Ganga of knowledge to the West and beyond. We now have three key books available. The first book is the introductory book of 52 popular Abhanga. And in this, what we have done, this is a starting point for understanding Tukaram Maharaj. For every Abhanga, we have printed a QR code. Now, for example, this is Namo Vishwarupa Vishnumaya Bapa. And if you scan this QR code with your mobile, you will be able to hear that song sung by the great singer Ajit Kadkade. And similarly, all 52 songs can be heard by you by only scanning the QR code. So this is book one. Then we have book two, that is the Divine Verses Abhanga Gatha, volume one. This has 300 Abhanga translations. And I will show you the Abhanga is first written in the Devanagari script. After that, it is written in the Roman script, and after that, the translation is written in English, simple English language. There are some nice pictures, illustrations made by a great artist named Shri Bokil. This is for the people to understand the message more effectively, because we know that a picture speaks more than what 1,000 words can speak. So we have made some illustrations in the book. Then we have book three. Book three is the second volume. So in this we have translations from Abhanga 301 to 600. And every subsequent volume will have translations of 300 Abhanga each till volume 15, which will have Abhanga 4202 to 4538, which is the end of this book. And let us see to the next. Let's go to the next slide. What was happening? The gap. The gap is here. I'm showing this lady. There was a lady in Latur who called me and she told me she wanted to do PhD on Abhanga Gatha, but she was not able to take that subject. Her guide said, no, you can't do PhD on Abhanga Gatha because there is no literature in English. There is no reference material. How are you going to write your thesis and how will you submit? What will you submit? Who will go? How can they award you a PhD on Abhanga Gatha? So she wanted my book. She said, you have Abhanga translations. Can you give me the book? So that is the time in November 23, I realized that no, I have to make my books. And I decided to make the mission of printing, getting the books printed. And Book Ganga has come as a great, great partner, and they have published all my books. Now, let me move to the next point. This brings us to this situation. The lady there who was in distress could not take Abhanga Gatha as a subject for PhD. I don't know what she did later, but now I have filled up that gap. I was moved by this incident where the research scholar was denied chance to pursue PhD on Abhanga Gatha simply because there was no English reference available. The language barrier was stopping serious academic study of Tukaram Maharaj and his teachings. And this cannot happen anymore. We have a solution. Now we have the English reference books, we have the English literature. Gatha is available in English, and that leads directly to my new initiative, which is called the Mission Library. Let's come to Mission Library. Our goal is simple, to make all arts colleges and universities aware that now students can read Tukaram Maharaj's Abhanga Gatha in English and even pursue it as a subject for PhD. We are asking every esteemed academic institution to keep the translated Abhanga Gatha volumes in their libraries, the Divine Verses series, volume 1, volume 2, volume 3, volume 4, like that, and for students to read, to study, and to refer to Gatha. This is what we are doing. Already 4 or 5 colleges in Mumbai, 2 colleges in Pune, 3 colleges in Pune, 1 college in Sangli, and 6 colleges in Los Angeles. We have been able to send copies to many colleges. Some of them have even purchased these, and these books are already reaching. It has started. Mission Library has started. These books are already reaching the libraries of all the arts colleges. My mission is to give these books to 1,000 colleges, 500 in India, 500 outside India. I'm going to give first volume free as a gift to make them aware that Gatha can be read in English now. And you please Keep this book in your library for your students, and subsequent volumes please purchase with your own budget with the funds available with the university, so that students can study Gatha, students can read Gatha, and their lives will change. I know their lives will change. Anyone who reads Gatha, that person will change, because saints literature has that power to change. Now, therefore, I request, basically what I am doing, I am sincerely requesting principals and faculty of colleges to buy these books, keep these books in their library, and not only that, consider this book of 52 popular Abhang. Please consider this book as a rapid reader. It has got 52 Abhanga, 52 poems of Tukaram Maharaj with nice pictures, and these poems with QR code, and you can understand the meaning of what Tukaram Maharaj had said. These are very popular songs in Maharashtra. You can prescribe it as a rapid reader, because we at IIT Delhi, we had a rapid reader, name was 1984, George Orwell. Then we also had a rapid reader, Animal Farm by George Orwell. These were all books about communism and how communism failed. So if you can have a rapid reader on communism, definitely you can, and you should have a rapid reader on Tukaram Maharaj Abhanga, in which there is a beautiful QR code for every Abhanga, and you can listen to that Abhanga song, melodious song sung by Lata Mangeshkar, Asha Bhosle, Bhimsen, and so many people. This video with every college principal, professor, or university librarian you will come across. Let us collectively bring Tukaram's wisdom to the global scenario. And Tukaram Maharaj's voice continues to echo through time. 375 years is nothing. Dhaneshwar Maharaj's voice is echoing through this whole world for 1200 years, and it will continue to echo till the world is here. The same way Tukaram Maharaj's voice continues to echo through time. Now it will echo in English, reminding us that true progress lies not only in knowledge but in wisdom. Wisdom guided by compassion and humility. His teachings emphasize inclusiveness, moral courage, and social harmony, values that are desperately needed in the 21st century. This translation project is an open door to world literature, comparative religion, and universal ethics. It's not just limited to Hinduism. No, Tukaram Maharaj transcended religion. You cannot say he was a Hindu. A man who reaches God is having beyond religion. Tukaram Maharaj transcended everything. And so I have completed the translation for up to 6 volumes, and now I'm working on the seventh volume. I will not stop until all the 4,538 verses are translated and published. Please help us to complete the mission library. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I will read this once again. Saint Tukaram's voice continues to echo through time, reminding us that true spirituality, true progress lies not only in knowledge but in wisdom, guided by compassion and humility. His teachings emphasize inclusiveness, moral courage, and social harmony, values that are desperately needed in the 21st century. This translation project is an open door to world literature, comparative religion, and universal ethics. Thank you. Thank you very much. These are my contact details. Jai Hari Vittal. Thank you very much. Please do let me know if there is any way I can serve you. And I would like to gift volume 1 to any university that you know. Please tell me, I can send it to you or send it to the university directly along with a letter. Please do get in touch with me. Thank you and see you.